G'day Danyon, Jace here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre, mate. Like I said on the phone, I'll give you a full video of the car going in depth so you get the right perspective and make sure it's the right vehicle for you. But we'll get straight into it. Coming down here, we'll go with our transmission. It's a 6-speed automatic. Best thing about the Rangers, they come with the sports automatic. So simply kick it down here into the drive selection, push it across. That way you can control the gears manually, which is a handy thing to have when 4x4ing or towing something behind. But speaking of the 4x4, you've got your mechanisms on the side here. So simply kick it into neutral. And you've got your 2 high, your 4 high, as well as your 4 low. Best thing about it being this way, you don't have to jump out the car and do all the hubs to control them with the 4x4. So you can just simply turn them around here. Awesome. But we'll move up to the head unit and stuff now. Got our air condition here. Like I said, it's got chill climate controls in the wildtracks. Best thing about this, it saves an argument. If you like me and my partner, I like to be hot, she likes to be cold. That way you can control her side over here and this side over here. And pretty simple, we got the speeds in the middle. So really easy to use and effective. Moving up to the head unit, we've also got gauges here. So you got your CD, your radio, your AUX, as well as your phone. Best thing about this, it comes with Bluetooth connectivity. So obviously when you're out on the road driving, traveling around Australia, Danyon, handy thing to have for you. You can make inbound, outbound calls without actually having to pick up your phone. That way you don't have the risk of getting a fine, and you can keep your eyes on the road, watching out for kangaroos and anything that comes your way. So it's way more safer. But moving over to the multi-function steering wheel here, you got all your Bluetooth connectivity this side on the left-hand side, as well as your volumes. And on the right-hand side, you've got your cruise control options. Left side here is for your windscreen, right side for your lights and your indicators. Also down the bottom here that I didn't touch on, you got your traction control. And on the left side here, you got your differential locks, as well as your cruise control. So obviously when you're going down, cruise control limits the thing. But what we'll do is we'll jump out and have a look under the hood. That way we can see what's under there. Underneath this beast, we've got a 3.2 litre turbo diesel. Obviously one of the bigger motors on the markets for the 4x4. Best thing about the Rangers is about 8.6 to 9 litres per 100 k's in these, so great on fuel economy for the turbo diesels. It's also got 3.5 tonne towing capacity, which is awesome if you want to tow something behind. But one thing I will touch on though, Danyon, is with us at ABC, we have a structural guarantee. So basically, that means we guarantee that none of our vehicles have been in an accident that could affect the structural integrity of the car. And one way to touch up on that, if you come over here and have a look on the nuts and bolts, and if it's got paint chips or it's been weared off by tool marks, as well as down the bottom down here, you can actually see that it's been taken off, been lifted, because it's been in an accident, because they wouldn't lift off a bonnet if it's been hit by a trolley, if you know what I mean. So it's a good thing when looking for dealerships to touch up on. But what we'll do, we'll go around the vehicle. So obviously coming around the sides of the vehicle, you got your bare tow bar and ball bar accessories for the 4x4 with the Ironman. Obviously top of the range model, and it runs down from the front all the way to your side rails as well. So very awesome there in case of an accident of hitting kangaroos. Like I said, it's fitted with the sensors as well on the front and the back. Also another thing to touch on with the accessories, you got your spotties here as well, already wired up and hooked up, and you got your grand winch, obviously a 12-pound grand winch, which is awesome. So in case you get stuck, someone can pull you out the mud. 17-inch alloy rims with the muddies on them. Going around the side here, like I was touching up on, it's a clean for its shape, no dents, hardly any scratches whatsoever. Coming up, like I said, on the mirror here, there's a few little paint chips, as you can see, but nothing major. Nice little cut and polish to fix that up easy. Come around. One thing I also mentioned about the Ford Rangers is they're fitted with a side intrusion bar. I'm not too sure if you know what that is, but what a side intrusion bar does, in case of an accident of a T-bone, the side intrusion bar takes the whole force of the accident, keeping you and the occupants inside safe. And especially with these Ford Rangers, they're fitted with a 5-star NCAP safety rating as well. So obviously a good thing to have when traveling around Australia. Got your heavy duty step down there as well. Also fitted underneath with another 4x4 accessory, it's got bare rock sliders. So obviously when you're going 4x4, the one thing about underneath the 4x4s is what can get damaged underneath. This way it's fitted with the rock slider, so it protects your underneath carriage as well. Moving around to the back, like I said, it's got the heavy duty tow bar set up as well. Back sensors fitted and your electric brakes. Like I said before on the phone, it does have a bit of a scuff mark on the back bar here, but other than that it's in great nick. Fitted with your hard top cover as well. So obviously we've got them up on the stands at the moment, so it's pretty hard to see, but it's also got a hard cover lock-in up here as well, so it keeps in case you want to put your tools, your swag, fridge in the back. Also got that to secure it as well. Moving around the vehicle, but like I was saying, I'm a pretty big bloke. I'm about 6 foot, and best thing with the Ford Rangers is when you jump in them, obviously you're saying the same thing with your Kluger as well, plenty of headroom. So obviously I'm 6 foot, I'm sitting here, they're awesome, you know, really comfortable car inside out. You also got a 12-volt power outlet in the middle here as well. But that's the Ford Ranger. Wildtrack, 878 the beast. But like I said before, another little accessory is fitted with, it's got the slip nozzle as well. But the one thing you can't miss out on, mate, Danyon, is got the 22-250 bullet up there for the aerial, mate. But like I was saying, that's the Wildtrack 4x4. I'll give you a call soon and we'll keep in touch. Cheers, Danyon.